Live, just as game starts.
Live?
Yep. Made it
Why
just for
can
game
I not
start.
see it
I will,
though?
because I haven't screen shared for you yet. Here it comes. There we go.
Good. There we go.
Goddag. Godmorgen.
Engelsk.
Pis, mand. Fanden blev der af, mand?
Engelsk. Hello, guys. Let me just quickly
Oh.
maybe change this so people know. Yeah, today's game, not any of ours. It is Aab White against Primal. So currently first in the league with Primal. We're just watching them, seeing how they do. Because it will determine a lot on how it goes for our teams. I don't have too much info on any of the team. I don't know much about them, but I know my co-caster here, Mikkel, he knows a lot about Primal, at least.
I do.
Maybe you want to talk a bit about the drafting here.
We can talk about the draft, yes. I will say, what do we say? Top matchup should be pretty even out with the Shannon versus Renekton. I think the jungler is very hard for Yavan. He cannot fight the Volibear 1v1. The Volibear will win every 1v1. Mid lane, we have Ari against Aurora. I know Primal has a little bit of a kryptonite against Aurora. They have not a very good win rate versus her. So let's see if they have found the key to win against her. Their bot lane is pretty comfort. Primal side. Sorry, Yumi, sorry. They will get pushed in and will just outscale. Can you take the scoreboard up?
Yes. Here we go. Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Now we are all ready, and let me just get the team names up here for everyone as well. Already got some support for Primal in the chat as well. We'd love to see it.
Who's that?
I actually don't know who it is.
I actually don't know.
There we go. Alright. But yeah, if Primal wins today, then next week will be the deciding game. Most likely. If they win today, yeah, then the game against Grasp next week will be deciding who takes first place.
We see a first blood here to Ari.
Very good Ari there, roaming down to help the Jarvan. Very good of her.
Why is Volibear just invading here?
Very good question. But that is one of the benefits you have with an Ari mid. Ari have so much mobility, able to roam around quite easily. Number one prey supporter.
The prey supporter in the chat. So what we see.
But yeah, very interesting to see a Yumi here as well. We haven't seen that too much from in any of the previous games.
No, he likes to play Yumi Seri.
I mean, it is a very good combo, yeah.
It is indeed.
So I can understand it. Let me get the chat here.
Then the third one, chat scale if you want.
There we go. Just makes us able to keep along with some pings and see what's gonna happen. Tell me get turned out again. Now, Suji, you should be all good today. I don't think there's gonna be anyone timing you out today. But yeah. let me see if I can get some kind of info on any other teams ranked wise here. So, because I don't have the OPGG of any of the team, but I do have their official website here.
I can find the Primal over GG if you want.
I think they're using general roster, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Oh, Renington.
Oh, Renekton getting
Getting
the
6.
Zen here, has to ult with the level 6 there to survive the tower.
My trial awaits.
Yeah, quite evenly matched today it seems, looking at least rank differences and everything. It's quite even today. But I am not quite sure if Aab White is using their regular roster. Because we saw him last week. They weren't using regular roster, so not quite sure who they're playing with here. I'm trying to see if I can get some info on it.
I think I can find it if you just give me a sec.
Yeah, they're using a master jungler, I can see.
The same as last week?
Yes.
Yes.
He has finally updated his leaks to GG to one of his better accounts at least, but I see there's still only one account there. Very interesting. Besides that...
Okay, if this is the team they're playing with today, they have the upper hand comments to ranked.
But we did see on Thursday that ranks don't mean anything.
Doesn't matter.
Because we saw Worms being grasped, even though they were outmatched in ranks as well.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
true, that's true.
Yeah, we have a previous Aab White player here in the chat saying it is a new roster again. They've been figuring out their roster throughout the season, so
Diving top.
Yeah,
tier 2.
makes a lot of sense when you have a Volibear. You can
Yeah.
easily get in there. If anything goes bad, he just ults the tower and then you're very safe.
It's-
He doesn't have
yeah.
level 6 here, so he didn't have that option. But we will probably see it happen a lot more during this game. We see Yanara and
Lulu just finding
Lulu here
Yaron
trying
towards the
to
rip.
find the Jarvan. But he is able to get out. Actually going over the wall again. Now has the backup of both the Ahri, the Seri, and the Yuumi. So they will try and turn here on the Lulu, but she will get away with the polymorph. Very strong ability from her there that really neglects any kind of threat. But the Ahri with the ult movement there, not able to get away from that. Very good pick.
And he will get his red side.
That is
That's
also
good.
a very key factor here. Getting him up a bit, because we see Volibear is in the top side here, getting everything there.
Yeah.
So just trying to make it a bit even again with the junglers.
Volibear is going towards the whitelings.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure who's gonna go mostly for these scrubs. Both teams have very much like to get it. Here we see a kill from the Seri Yuumi. Oh, Jarvan
And
just
Jarvan is
about.
just out. Oh,
Not
no.
actually quite. Gets the. I don't know what he got hit by there.
I think it was red buff, no?
Yeah, must have been the red buff because Volibear doesn't have any kind of burn in his kit. So
No.
yeah, I think it's a
But
red
does
buff.
he have red buff?
That is a
Do
very
he have
good
it?
question. Let's see. He does have
He
red
does.
buff, so it is a red buff that actually secures him the kill there. Which he actually got from invading, I'm pretty sure, because we saw Jarvan getting the red buff from his side.
Exactly.
So very good invade there from his side, actually securing him a kill with it.
You see there's more difference in the CS in top lane.
Yeah, it is a Renekton who has a bit more viral, has also gotten the 1 kill. So we will see him probably just build on that CS lead a lot now. Because Shen, there's not much he can do anymore against this Renekton now, after falling in behind. So he needs the help of the Jarvan to really get back into it, if you want to survive this lane even more.
Yeah, but he's... It's good for the laning that Renekton just pushes him in.
See Jarvan here now coming in. Doesn't get the knock up onto
Yeah.
Lulu, but they have so much
Doesn't
damage
matter.
here.
It
You now are
doesn't
able
matter.
to dash away from the cage there from Jarvan, but do they have enough damage to still get to Jarvan going in? Will not fall. There's everything used, both the heals and everything. Very good to keep him alive. The Shen from ulti from Shen as well to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Very good reaction there from the entire team.
Has the TP to cover up.
Yep.
Good. So Seri is a pretty scaling champ here.
She is.
So if she's 3-0 right now, that's very, very good for her.
Yeah, we see her already building quite significant gold lead against the
Yeah.
Jinara. Already sitting at about 1300 gold ahead.
That's a BF sword.
Yep. That's a whole BF sword in difference. And with the Yumi on top of her, she just has so much survivability with all the shields and the on-hit healing.
Yeah. Yep.
She's gonna be very strong when we go into this later game.
She will. What did you Drake and what? How you see it? 22nd.
Yeah. I need to turn the map down.
Yeah, can you lift it up? There you go.
There we go. Now we can properly see the timers.
Yeah, exactly. We see both junglers in bot side right now. Ari
Yeah.
has first move.
Yeah, we see both Ari, Jarvan here going towards this Drake. Aurora also there, so it will be 4 people around this Drake here. It's gonna be exciting to see. Renekton does have the TP advantage on the Shen. It's actually able to pick up this kill on Shen here. So they have the numbers advantage now towards this Drake, if they do decide to go for it. Renekton deciding to stay top a bit, go for the tower instead. Jarvan here getting away. Renekton getting so much for free up here on the top side now because everyone is towards this Drake.
But will they get it?
Renekton is actually able to pick up the entire tower here. Now Shen is there though, he will try and punish him for it. Aurora with the ultimate, here comes the Yumi ult. Aurora actually picks up the ultimate, the Drake now. While the ulting in, are we able to pick up Lulu?
It's very strong here.
But again, we see Seri with the Yumi just not taking too much damage because of all the shields, so she will just clean everything up though. Now gets the Yanara as well. That will be another triple kill for the Seri. Now sitting at 6 kill. She is getting very, very strong now. And it will be hard for them to really deal with her, because with the Yumi on top, she's just so unkillable. Because those shields, we saw it there, she didn't take any initial damage that fight. So if they don't focus her fully on with everything they have, she will just heal everything up again and be able to keep pumping out damage. So she will become a very big problem for them.
But the problem for Aab White here is they have to run into her. They don't have something that just jump on her. Like, they don't have a Malphite, a Jarvan, a Nocturne or
that
something.
is very true.
They have to go into her so she can kite easily.
Yep.
And deal so much damage in the late game.
And also with her ability to jump over walls, if she is ever caught in any kind of position, she can easily get away from it. And they just have nothing to follow it. They have the Volibear ulti, that's really the only thing they have to follow. But him alone is just not enough.
It's not enough now. It is not enough.
So it will be quite curious to see how they try to handle her. Now we see Ari here trying to defend this bot tower. But again, it is also a Yanara Lulu in the bot lane. We can't underestimate them quite yet, because Yanara does get very, very strong when she gets around the 2 to 3 items. You see here, big fight break out. They actually get this Seri there. That's what we said. If they focus everything on her, they will be able to get her. And that is what they did there.
Yeah, the Renekton is pretty strong right now. He's 2-0, first tower.
Yep, also sitting around 6.5k gold, especially with that entire top side tower with platings he got. He just got so much gold, so he is very strong.
He is very strong.
But in terms of gold in both teams, it is quite even right now. We now see Aab White here going for another objective, going for the Rift Herald.
That should have the boost, right?
Yeah, they already have the boots from Grubs and 2 Drakes and the first tower up top.
Yeah.
So that is also something that is going to come into play later on. That small bit of gold advantage in terms of stats.
But who do you think is gonna win late? Who is outscaling?
It's very hard to say because both teams have quite the late game team. I think Sari's survivability with her able to dash away with the Yuumi on top of her. I think they will have the small edge because Yuumi or Yunara doesn't have that, so it will be a lot easier for Primal here to shut her down.
Yeah.
And we see it here. There comes the Yuumi ulti, able to heal back Sari so much, even with 3 people attacking her.
Yuumi is... Can you see Yuumi gold?
Yes.
So she's 60 gold from the Ardent Sensor, which is very good for Sari as well.
That will give him so much more strength. You see now 4 people from Aab White here in the mid lane trying to get this tower, but just not enough to get it. In the meantime though, Aurora is being left in the bot lane. But Ahri is on his way down there. Ahri is a lot stronger than the Aurora right now. Ahri missing the charm. That is not what you want to see. That is a very key ability from the Ahri. She needs to hit it. Yeah, that will be a dive onto this Ahri most likely. He does have his ultimate up, but Ahri does as well, so she will be able to dash away. Misses the charm again, but is able to still dash out of it.
Very pretty side stuff.
Yeah. You see the Drake here spawning in about 20 seconds. Primal needs to play around this Drake, because if they give it over, that will be soul point for the side of Aab White. Which will make them able to survive a lot more if they get this Ocean Soul.
Yuumi now has the Ardent Sensor.
Yep.
But same does Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu does as well. Again, Ardent Sensor with Yunara also very, very strong.
Yep.
Renekton here clearing some vision. Jarvan is there though, but he needs to be careful. This Renekton is still very, very strong. And we see the Jarvan going onto the Lulu, is able to one-shot her with this series. Now it's just Renekton and the Yunara. It's a lot of damage, but nothing to survive it. Here comes the Shen in as well. Yunara getting quite low now. There goes Yunara as well. Very good from Ahri coming in. The Shen ulti as well. Again, very good reactions here from Primal, just to be able to connect up with the team and be able to turn these fights around. Oh, the Volibear here looking for something. Ahri again missing the charm.
Why are they gonna lose the mid turret now?
It seems Renekton will be backing off it for now, but it will fall to the it will fall to minions. And again, no team here yet has gone for this Drake. Both teams playing it quite safe, trying to get some fire around
have
it.
2 items right now.
Yeah, I think this game comes down to ADC against ADC.
Yeah. And who has the better front line?
Yeah, again, frontline here in terms of tankiness, because the Shen is going a more bruiser build with this Titanic Hydra, so it is quite even as well with the Volley Renekton against Jarvan Shen. 2 very bruiser heavy front lines on both sides, so it is quite even. Like both teams here look very even. Oh, we see Jarvan going in now. Here comes the Yumi ulti with the heals. It's not enough to keep the Jarvan alive. But Ari is able to find the Lulu.
Seri?
Here comes the volley onto the
Seri
Seri.
dead?
They're using everything on her. The Shen is able to pick up Yanara in the back in the meantime.
But
Shen again
Ari is
missing
still
the...
alive.
or Ari again missing the charm.
The triple kill from the Volibear.
Yeah, this volley is also getting kind of a problem. That's the
Yes.
thing. If they are able to commit everything onto this Seri, they will be able to shut her down. They sacrificed their own bot lane to try and get this Seri. But when you have a Renekton and a Volibear that is so strong and so ahead, they can afford to do that because they have the damage elsewhere. Which Primal at the moment don't really have much more damage besides this Seri. It's very key for them to keep her alive.
Ari does have damage as well.
Yeah, but again, as we saw, Ari needs to hit that charm to really get most of her damage off.
Of course, of course, of
And
course.
as of right now, she's now missed about 5 charms in a row. So if she can start landing that, she will pump out a lot more damage. But it's just such a key ability for her to hit in terms of her damage. We got some support now for Aab White in the chat as well. Makes a lot of sense.
Hello, wait. Why are you cheering for Obi? Huh?
Because if they win, then next week will secure everything.
Yeah. But I mean, if they lose to us, I mean... Damn.
Oh, we see here Primal going in on the Renekton, not able to one-shot him with his ultimate. Lulu also getting away. Now the Seri is very far ahead here. She needs to be careful not to get caught.
See the Atakan here?
Yep, it's now Primal with the priority onto the Artican. But again, don't think they can start it up here because you gotta remember
they should
attacking this Artican reduces your magic resist and armor so much that if they decide to start it up, any kind of fight they will most likely lose. So they need to take the fight beforehand. You see now all of Aab White here in the bot lane pushing out these waves. A small gold lead has started to form on the side of Aab White here, about 3,000 gold ahead. We see now Aab White starting it up. So this is where Primal needs to make a decision. Do they cross map it or do they go in to try and get it? The Aura ulting away from the Jarvan cage here. Artican looking at 4,000 now.
3K?
Here comes the Volibear ulti. The Jarvan going in on him. Volley is dead now and there's no jungler for the Artican. Seri falls, but so does Renekton and Yanara. This is looking very good for Primal now.
Oh, the Ari is
And here is
very
the Ari
strong.
now. Yeah, we see now Ari starting to hit her abilities. Oh,
But they
Aurora
get the
actually
Atakan.
gets it.
They will get the Atakan.
they will get the Artican and they get 4 kills. So very good from them there. Again, that's what I talked about just seconds before. If Primal went for it, that would reduce the resistances. Now that Aab White decided to do it, they just took so much more damage because they didn't have that MR and armor to keep them alive. So it's a very crucial thing you need to think about when going for these big objectives.
We see Aurora goes directly towards the death cap after the first item. So she has a lot of damage.
She has a
If
lot of
he-
damage. But again, one thing to keep in mind with these mages, they need to hit their abilities. And that is where their damage comes from, where when you see an ADC, they just need to right click the champs. They will pump out the damage during the auto attacks, whereas mage you really need to hit it. And that can sometimes be difficult. Oh, that is so much damage now from this Aurora. Even onto a
Yeah,
Shen.
it's because of the passive. The passive is so strong against tanks.
It is.
With the death cap as well.
But now Ari is, as you said, very strong. He's looking at 3 kills now. Almost 10,000 gold on top of her now. Small gold lead against the Aurora, but Aurora with the CS lead is able to somewhat keep up with it.
Yeah.
yeah, after that Artican, the gold lead from Aab White is now reduced all the way down to just over 1,000 gold. So game looking very even again. Most, like basically all objectives has gone to Aab White though. So Primal really needs to put focus on these drakes now, because one more drake for Aab White and it will be soul. Which is not something you want to give him.
But will they just trade it for the Baron? That's the big question.
I think they will. And I think it would
100%.
be a good choice for them to do, because
100%.
denying them the Ocean Soul will keep them in this game. Where if they give them Ocean Soul, it's gonna be so much harder to kill them.
Yep.
And with how close all of these fights are, I don't think they can really allow them to get it. But Aab White will be going for it. We see TP's coming down here. All of the team now is there.
That's a lot of damage.
Shen still in the top lane, has his TP up though. And here he comes, he's TPing down now. Seri going in, there's a lot of shielding, but will fall because she's going in before her front line. So now they will just be able to clean him up one by one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is not what you want to see. This Seri needs to keep her distance, stay behind her front line. They didn't wait for the Shen to come in. Shen TP'd behind them, all of them, in around the blue, what's it called? The blue buff. So he just didn't get there, so they were lacking a lot of front line. And we saw how easily they were able to just clean up the entire team from it. So they will now go for this Baron here.
With the Ocean Soul.
Yeah.
Holy.
They will
Looks
be
good,
very
Aab
strong
White.
now. Aab White will probably get this and then just decide to push out every lane. Because they have so much pressure now. The Yanara is strong, the Volley is strong, the Renekton is strong as well. Aurora also getting quite strong now. So it's hard for Primal now to deal with any of them. So yeah. We see him split up a bit here. Both Aurora and Yanara are going for the mid lane when they send Renekton to the bot lane. Just to keep pressure in two lanes here. With this Baron buff.
They will most likely put a robot up. Yeah, here she
Yeah,
goes.
she's on her way now. So they will pressure every single lane.
Yeah.
And again, we saw this Aurora against the Shen earlier. She has a lot of damage against him because of the passive. So he is no threat to her.
She does have 3 items now.
Yeah.
With the upgraded boots.
Yeah, that's a lot of magic pen as well. So even any kind of magic resist won't help too much. But it is curious to see that there is no kind of magic resist whatsoever. Not many resistances in general on the side of Primal.
No, we have the Ninja Tabbies and a bit of cloth armor.
Yeah, but it's not too much.
And that's it.
But again, with the Aurora getting this strong, any kind of armor will just make her so much more valuable for the side of Aab White. There's a very good charm there from the Ari to keep the volley away from Jarvan.
It is.
Just trying to keep the game alive now. This Renekton here. Oh, standing his ground. Keeping the wave all the way pushed in. Shen in the meantime having a hard time against this Aurora. Now we see him try to go in, but Aurora with so much damage here. Does have her dashes. There's the ulti as well. She will be able to pick up the Shen.
So much damage.
Yeah, that passive against tanks is just so good. Here's the Jarvan going into the Yanara. Bought the Lulu ultimate to stop it. Instantly coming out. Now Seri is trying to do something again. Seri being the front line here is not what you want to see. Because she will take a lot of damage. Has to back off. Jarvan falls because of it. Seri now is able to pick up the Aurora here. Is slowly healing back up from the Yuumi.
A good kiting here.
Not too bad for them there. They trade out the Jarvan for the Aurora and keeps the mid side alive a bit longer. But yeah, they need to be careful sending this area that much forward.
For sure, for sure. She will need her front line to be in front of her, and then she have the damage. We see Arya has 3 items now as well, so...
Yeah, we are getting into the late game here, so it will be one fight deciding everything now. If Primal does lose one more full-on fight, I think it will be the end of the game.
Yeah,
but yeah,
most likely. I think Sari
I
is
think
gonna back here for a fourth item, sorry.
the fourth item now. Yep, just to reduce
Yeah,
some of the
moderate
healing,
item.
which makes a
Yep.
lot of sense. There's a lot of healing from the volley, the Renekton, and even the Yanara from the Lulu as well. So very good there. I'm very curious to see. No teams here has gone for Serpent's Fang when going against the Lulu and the Yumi in either of the sides.
It's not only just the Yumi, it's the Jarvan, it's the skin.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, to be honest, from Primal has a lot of shielding. So a Serpent's Fang for the side of Aab White would be very, very good for them.
But who's building it though?
That is very
Who you
good.
think
Good
is gonna
question.
build it?
Both Volley
I don't
could with the build he's doing. Renekton could also do it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so key for them. Even for Primal as well, now that the Ocean Soul has gone to the side of Aab White, it would be very good. But here we see Primal now looking in, trying to get the Lulu. There's the Lulu falling, now it's just the rest of them. They get the Volibear as well. Oh, Sari does fall, but they are able to pick up Renekton. Can they get the Aurora? She is able to jump around so much with that ultimate. She's just stalling the time here. There's the flash to avoid. She will be able to pick up the Jarvan. That is so well played from the Aurora here. They get the tower as well, but Aurora is able to pick up one. Yeah, Yanara pushing mid in the meantime. This Aurora really stepping up now. Playing so well, avoiding everything. You see Elder has spawned now. All of Primal is already there now. Just Jarvan coming in a bit late. We see Renekton still in the top side. Has his TP up though, so we'll be able to get down there if they need it. Aab White deciding to push the mid lane here before doing anything.
But the Baron is spawned as well.
Baron has spawned as well.
So they will just trade?
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna trade it here. Elder for Baron. No, they decide to turn around and go for Elder instead. You see now Renekton CPing down.
I think it's too late.
That is a very good question. If they get this Elder and turn the fight, they could be very good for them. They need to just focus it.
They have to run into the Sari again.
Oh, and here we see the fight breaks out. The Lulu. Oh, Volley is able to go in and steal it.
Oh,
There will be Sari falling. Volley does fall though. There goes Jarvan. There goes Ahri as well. Yep, we see it now being pinged. All of Aab White going towards this mid lane. Renekton just chasing this one down. Making sure he can't get back to save the towers. Yeah, Renekton keeps chasing here. We'll just keep him there.
Yeah, that is game.
So yeah, it will most likely be game here. It will be 1-0 for Aab White, which is, from our point of view, a very good thing, but also a kind of sad thing, because we do like Primal. So yeah, 1-0 Aab White, first game. But this next game gonna be a bit more exciting. We'll be able to follow along with the draft and everything, so always a lot better. Summit, I can quickly drag you in if you want to join.
If you want. Yes. right on those.
Let me get him in here.
Why are you gay?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hello, Mr. Summit.
Game.
Wahid!
Yeah, very interesting here. 1-0 Aab White. This could look very interesting for the overall standings going into the two last games of the split. Because if Aab White wins this one today, Grasp and Primal will again be all even. Even Aab White will be all even with them unless one of their games gets overruled. Still waiting for a decision on that one. So we will have.
Is that the first game? No, first game.
No, first game they lost. That's the only one they've lost as well. So if Primal loses
No.
today,
Right now it's 1-0
oh yeah,
to.
yeah, that's the first game.
Okay.
So yeah, we are yeah. So yeah, as I said, if Primal or if Aab White wins today, it will be a dead even tied for first place. Either between Grasp, Primal, and Aab White, or Grasp, Primal, and Worms.
What about Worms? Where are they now?
It all depends on the game they had against Aab White. There was some back and forth and some issues with the jungler of Aab White. So they won the game, but it might get overruled and turned over to Worms. We are still waiting for a decision
They have to
on
play
that.
again, maybe.
I don't think they will play again. Maybe. I'm not too sure. So yeah, it all depends how the outcome of that one goes. If it ends up going to Aab White, they will be in tied first with Grasp and Primal. If it goes to Worms, they will then be tied for first with Grasp and Primal. So it is going to be very interesting to see how it turns out. But yeah, I am just waiting for some invites here.
I think I can skip the turf, maybe get some food. Just need to get some food.
Oh, good. Yep. But yeah, just small break here from both sides, just to get the mind ready to get ready for game 2. Let me see. Hello, Sleepy. Let me see if I can get the standings up here, just to make sure that everything I have said is correct. Yep. Two losses, one loss, 0 losses. Yep. It will be very tight race for the first place. And I think we have, or except this one, all teams have 2 games left to play. Jo, det er det. Let's see.
Døden.
Yep. Grass Pass Primal and han er bold. Worms have lost Leverdrenge. Oh. Who's the other team you're facing? Han er bold.
Huh? Oh, we have
No,
played
you
against
did
Hannah,
those.
but
Wait, who are you facing? Oh, Kylie There it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Kylie and then last Leverdrenge, where Primal has Grass and Kylie. So yeah.
Yes.
Gonna be very interesting. It's gonna come down to the wire on who takes the lead here.
I think.
Especially if Primal ends up losing today, it's gonna be even more even all around. So it will switch up everything a lot. Also, very quick news about some of our other teams. We have another team, Abyssal Dagger. They will start playing in CWL Defy here in about 2 weeks' time, I think is start. which will also be run by Leaks.gg. I will of course always try to be streaming and casting all of their games as I do with Grasp and Worms. So yeah, gonna be very interesting to see them as well. Until we can figure out whether or not we can get them into the Danish league here as well, because that is a possibility that could happen at some point. Thanks for the follow, NXT. Let me handle my team lobby. Actually, I've totally forgot music. We had to stress a bit with getting the stream started today.
It's alright, it's alright.
So let's just
Do
get
we have the spectating for the draft, or should I ask if I can get it?
I already texted them. I haven't received anything yet.
Okay.
Here's an invite at least for the game lobby, so maybe it's in here somewhere.
It isn't.
No.
I will text the coach.
Yeah, I just asked in the lobby as well, so I should be able to get it here. As I think we are almost about ready. I haven't gotten it yet, but I should get it soon. Yep, here I have it. Perfect.
We see Primal here taking red side again.
Yep. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if that's how it works.
I think it's the losing team that can decide, right?
I'm not actually quite sure. I think it just goes back and forth. Let me quickly double check before they make a big mistake here, because that could mess up everything in terms of the Leaks.gg website.
Hello guys.
For game 2, all subsequent games, the loser. Okay, no, it is just side selection. Okay, good. I'm just mixing up the leagues. Should be no issue. Yep. Well, we will be heading into the.
Can you
Yep, I'm getting it over here. this.
I'll just... Thank you.
Here we go. We're getting ready for draft here anytime soon.
Fizz?
Mhm.
Miyagi is... no, nothing. Ignore.
Yeah, I think both teams are almost about ready. Let's see here. Yeah, it will be Primal on red side again this game. Very interesting choice for them here. Usually teams like to go for blue side. I'm not quite sure what the hold up is. Let's see. Let me see if I can get some information here. Nothing has been said so far. But yeah. Do you think we're gonna see any bans in terms of what they played in game 1 here?
I think they could be banning the volleyball.
Yeah, volley could be a potential ban.
I don't think they're gonna ban Aurora. Maybe. But I think they're gonna ban volley if they're gonna ban something from this game.
Yeah, I have no clue on any of their like champos or anything. So
The OB or the Primal?
Hmm?
OB White or Primal?
None of them. I know none of any of their
None of
champos.
them. Yeah. Okay.
Only thing I know about Aab White is from what we saw against Worms. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was very limited.
It is.
Especially
I
with
know
especially with
a
their
lot
roster
of
changing
the
a bit.
Primal, but I of course will not say it.
Yeah, just wait a tiny bit until they get the draft
Oh,
going.
it's starting now. It's
Alright.
going on now.
Drafting.
The way ban.
Where you coming in?
Absolutely.
Where is very
Makes a lot
strong.
of sense.
Yeah, from what I can see, yeah, mid lane of Primal does play a lot of way.
Tristana. Yeah,
Shan the
he
Tristana
does.
as well. So
There's
far,
a-
no bans decided in
Gwen?
terms of the game 1. Going
Will
out here.
they? I think if they don't ban volley, he will just take it.
I think so. Volley is very strong, so it makes a lot of sense. Actually,
They
Aab
ban it
White
themselves.
decided to ban it. That is very interesting. Not what I would have expected, because after that performance on the volley, I saw how key he was for those tower dives early on. They decided to go for Smolder.
First pick.
Then it makes a lot more sense to ban out the volley. Smolder, you want to play a lot more passively. You want to get your stacks. So getting out a volley out of the game just denies any kind of very, very good diving. So it makes a lot of sense.
Guys.
Welcome back, Smith. So yeah, let's see
No,
what
I'll
they
be
have
right
to
back.
respond to this. Okay.
The Yunara.
They decide to go for the Yunara this game. Also, Yunara very strong. We saw how strong she got towards the late game of game 1 here. Even though she was behind early on. A Syndra in the
Syndra.
mid lane. So far we're looking at two very scaling teams. They want to drag this out. They want to play for the late game. But that's just very, very hard to do against the Smolder. It's very interesting to see a Syndra pick actually coming in. Orianna now to go against the Syndra.
Don't think it's good.
I'm not the
But
biggest
will
mid laner
they-
myself, so I have no idea about that matchup.
No, it is very center favored.
Okay. I could imagine. Syndra is just very hard
You
in general
have-
to play against. Wukong though, very solid. Especially with the
Yeah.
Orianna, very good combo they have there.
Yeah. But they will most likely pick Xin Zhao here, I think.
Would make a lot of sense to go against it. So yeah, it will be a support and top lane pick for both teams in R5 or 4 and 5. Unless Primal decides to prioritize any of it here. They will actually prioritize getting the Milio with this Yanara. Very strong pairing. You are kind of a Milio player yourself, so this is gonna be very interesting. We've seen you play it a lot in your games, so
Yeah.
gonna be good to see if he can play to those standards that we are used to with you.
He is a good melee player. He
It's
is a
always
good melee
good to
player.
know. Now we see Nami Ban coming in.
I don't understand why they're gonna ban Nami though. I love to play melee against Nami,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't quite seem something you
I
usually
would
do.
prefer a Blitzcrank ban.
Yeah, Blitzcrank is a very big counter to the Milio.
He is indeed.
They do decide to ban the Renekton. They saw was played game 1. They saw how good it was. Again, it was themselves that played it though, right?
It
Yeah.
was.
So very curious to see them basically banning out their own champs here. The Ambassador ban as well. Ambassador just so strong as well, so it makes a lot of sense. She's really able to get onto that backline. So with the Wukong and the Orianna, they would have a lot of focus on the backline if they were able to get the Ambassador. So I like that ban a lot.
Malphite ban.
Decide to go for Malphite. Very interesting.
So what do we think? I think they just gonna pick Xin Zhao, no?
Yeah, since Saru still looks very, very strong here.
It does.
I couldn't see why they wouldn't just go for something like it.
Maybe the Pantheon as well could be. The
Okay, see now we're talking. This is interesting. I think they are gonna play a lot around this Yanara this game with the Milio, the Iron. They have so much to keep her alive. So this is very interesting. That is not something we've seen before. All other champs we've seen been picked before, we've seen it play, but the Iron, that is a new one.
Jax top.
They go with a Jax top. Again, I would like to see some heavy frontline here from Primal. They go for the Lulu again.
I think they are gonna. Who are they playing? They're playing.
Ooh, they are hovering a bit differently here. They've been out of the Karma. Let's see what they decide to go for. They decide to go for the Karma.
What do he
That's
play top here?
I would like to see some heavy frontline, like an Orin. I love that
Yeah,
pick.
of course.
That is exactly
Of
what they
course.
need here. They are playing for the Shinara and the Syndra. Two champs with so much damage. They have the Milio, they have the Iron to keep them alive, and the Orange to just soak up the damage from them. Even give them that tiny bit more of damage with the upgraded items. It's gonna be very, very good. I very, very much like the draft here from Primal.
They have a really hard scaling.
Both teams
Team?
would like this to drag out a lot. So we could see a very long game again. It seems that both teams are about ready. Yep, so we will get into it here soon. So let me just switch over. And also here for you. But yeah, very interesting. I'm curious to see how the Ivan's gonna play out. It's not something we've seen before.
No, but he does play Ivan a lot. If he have the chance,
That is very good to know.
so he does know how to play it. It's not the first timer.
Yeah, that's always good and comforting to know. Um, but yeah, I'm curious to see how it turns out with this team play here. But when you have the Ornn, you have the Milio, you don't really like. You have so much to keep them alive, and with the Yanara Syndra, you have so much damage, so you don't really need that extra damage from your jungler. So getting the Ivan makes a lot of sense. Able to keep your
But
carries alive a lot more.
Yeah, true, but I think I would have preferred, since for the disengage, they have so much engage
Yep,
with the
that is
Wukong,
very
with the
true.
X.
That is very true, very true.
And with the Ori.
But yeah, I think for this game in general, I don't think we're gonna see Primal engaging too much. I think they will be looking to play for the disengage. Use the Ornn ulti as soon as the enemy team goes in. Because they have the Milio, they have the Ivan to keep them alive. So if they can let them go in, use everything, just keep them alive, and then they can go back with the counter engage, I think it will be very, very good for them. Also the Milio Q, don't underestimate it. We saw how strong it is against the Wukong when you played it last time. It can be so
it is very
crucial
good.
if you can get the timing right.
It is.
So yeah, we can never underestimate that ability. Such a small one, but it makes such a huge impact.
It has a lot of impact if you know how to play it.
Alright, just getting the last picks in here. We of course do have the 3-minute spectator delay that we need to wait for.
We do.
But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. We've gotten quite used to it now. So. But yeah. Do you think we're gonna see some early action from any side of here in this game?
I think we're gonna see. If they don't get. Sorry. If they don't get Ori ahead here, he will be destroyed in the side lane. Syndra has a lot of range on her, so I think Aab White will gonna play for the mid lane. The bot lane, both bot lane is just gonna scale, so I don't think they will do something down there. The top Jax versus Ornn, I think is just gonna. I think Jax is gonna bully him a little early, but Ornn will outscale a lot with the upgrades as well. So if they go out in the 30-40 minutes, I think Primal have the upper hand.
There is of course
For
always
sure.
the smolder. It all comes down to
There
how
is
smolder
the smolder,
scales.
there is. But if he is gonna be hit with one CC, he will immediately die with the Syndra. I
Syndra,
think he's just gonna one-shot her.
we also gotta think. Smolder has his scaling with the execute, but so does Syndra as well on the ultimate.
So does Syndra.
So if they can lock down this Smolder and get the Syndra ultimate onto him, it could be a quick execute, taking out a lot of their damage later on.
Yeah. But we gonna see explosive fights. They have the wombo combo. From the Aab White with the Ori Wukong or the Ori Jax.
But yeah, again here I think it's gonna come down to a battle of the ADCs. Both ADCs want to scale, have most of their damage on both teams is looking on these ADCs.
Yeah. But we see Obi don't. I think they are gonna lagging a lot of frontline. Jax will not play tank or
again
either
deciding again deciding to go for this double bruiser frontline instead of a heavy tank like Primal is doing this game. Because they probably saw last game that they were lacking that frontline. Both teams only having bruisers is just not quite enough. So having this Ornn just gives them that small advantage, having that heavy frontline.
Yeah.
But yeah, very curious to see how it's all going to turn out.
It will be interesting. I will come back in a few minutes And then
Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
can you screenshot your league instead of the draft?
Is
please?
it not doing that? Oh.
No, you're streaming your draft.
Okay, yeah, it's bugging. I have to stop it. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Then just quick news about next week's games. Abyss of Worms playing on Thursday as per usual, as laid out and standard. Where Grasp is still being decided what day they play on. It will most likely either be Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. But again, more information will come in the Discord whenever I do know it. We are looking to try and get it to be either on Monday or Tuesday. Both because it will allow us to actually get a cast of the stream and actually get it streamed. But it also allows the full team of Grasp to be there, because we have some issues with the ADC not able to make it to Thursday. So we are currently working on getting that fixed. But again, as I said, more information will come whenever we do know it. But yeah, so that will be very interesting. It's a very, very big match next week. So I can only advise you all to tune in for that one. The Grass Primal game will be a very big decider on how the league's gonna go. But enough for that. We are now going into game 2 of this series. Let me switch over here so you can see it all.
Nice. Ooh.
Here we
They're
go.
going for the poke smolder with the arcane comment.
That is very interesting.
It is indeed very interesting.
Especially when you're playing against a sustained bot lane with Emilio. Poke is usually not something you want to go for.
Nope.
So that is very interesting.
Hello guys, I'm back.
It will make them lag a bit more in the late game. So it is very good for Primal's sake to see this. They will need to play it a bit more passively early on. But when it then comes to the late game, they have that advantage with him going for the arcane comment. He's gonna lack so much damage later on, not having the conquer or the lethal tempo that we usually see on him.
Lethal tempo?
Yes, I've seen it before and it's kind of broken.
On who?
I think you're gonna just play Fleet Foot, sorry.
Fleet is also good, yeah. It's more standard. But yeah, I've seen it. I don't remember who I played with. It was an ADC I played with. He played basically only Smolder and decided to go for lethal tempo.
Okay.
It makes him very strong, especially against frontlines. So yeah, it's one I've seen, and I would love to see it be played in more organized play to see how it actually does. But yeah, I think Smolder in general is one of those champs you can play a lot of things with, because he's just so versatile, and his scaling basically does most of the job from him in terms of damage. So he can really play anything with it. But yeah, top lane here just gonna be bashing at each other, as we usually see in the top lane. Orange gone for the grasp, of course, to try and scale up, where we see Jax going for the lethal tempo instead. So Ornn will be looking for these small trades, where Jax will like to extend them a bit more. Early level 2 here for the bot lane of Aab White.
We see Jax goes for the lethal tempo as well, not the grasp against a melee matchup.
That's very interesting. Yeah, I think it is just
But
to try and play it a bit more early on. I think he knows he gets outscaled, so he will just with the lethal tempo he has a bit more pressure early on and can maybe get some early kills. Yo, Nuggy, thanks for the sub, much appreciated. I do love to see it.
In my opinion, I really like the Aab White's combo, team comp. I mean,
Do you?
yeah.
I prefer Primal.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like the Ornn Ivan a lot.
Yeah.
But I also like the Orianna Wukong.
Yeah.
And but if they can Karma can hold the smaller for scaling bot lane. I think they're in a good position.
See here, Jax going in.
If you
as
play
we talked
Wukong
about,
against Emilio, if
Yeah, it's
any of
annoying.
those-
It's annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure, I agree.
So it
Yo,
would be
thanks a
interesting.
lot for the bids, Nuggy. Much love, thank you. Yeah, as we talked about, with Aab White, they will be looked to be very explosive with the Orianna, all the Wukong engage, the Jax as well. Whereas Primal, they want to slow the fights down a bit more. They have a lot more DPS. They have a lot more survivability with the Ivan, the Milio, Orin able to tank a lot more. We see here first blood coming in from the Yanara. Very good in, what's it called? Whoa. Gank.
I don't know.
Oh, words.
Yeah. Whoa.
What a good whoa.
Hello.
Words just not working, holy heck. Well,
Oh.
very good gank there from Ivan. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Then I might be able to pay your McDonald's payment. But nah, very much appreciated, Nugget. But yeah, getting Yanara ahead here, as we said, it will be a battle of the ADCs, so for Yanara to get these early kills will make a huge difference.
we
Here,
see the Ivan's up
Ivan
here.
again. Just the shield onto the orange. Jax will just dash away from it, or jump away.
We actually see the on.
Yeah, no, you goofy.
We cannot see smaller stacks, right? We cannot see smaller stacks.
Yes, we can.
Can
if I
we?
click here,
Can we?
currently sitting at
27.
27. Yep. So we
Okay.
will keep
Okay,
updating on that.
That's
as we
pretty
go.
good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is a very key factor to this game, is those smolder stacks.
And she will stay in lane.
That is very interesting. Smolder with no mana. It's gonna make it hard for him to stack.
I've been moving bot here. Trying to move
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
do something with the no
They
mana
do have the
smolder.
vision here though, so they will see him coming
Yep.
and will back off instantly. Ivan
But-
keeps going. There is the flash from Karma.
Flash.
The flash is really good. I think it's unnecessary. That's the flash bot.
It's very interesting game we have today, Luke, because it's Primal against Aab White. If Primal
Oh,
wins,
damage is
it's gonna
so
make it a lot
annoying.
harder for Grasp and Worms to win the league. But Primal is also a very friendly team. It's a team we've scrimmed with a lot. We are friends with most of them, a lot of our players. So we're kind of rooting for both. But in terms of standings, we want Aab White to win this one. Very slowly so far in the mid lane, which is where we expected the most action to happen early on. So very curious to see that they are just playing this slowly, which is a heavily favored towards the Syndra, because Syndra just wants to stack, wants to scale up. She's a very late game champ, so if she can play the early game like this slowly, it's gonna be very good for her. Yeah, so far there's not much happening besides that early kill in the bot lane. Everything is very slow, as we kind of predicted with these kind of comps. You want to play for the late game.
Yeah. We
White
see
Ghost
we
now
can
spawning
have
in
a
30.
little CS lead here in the jungle.
Yeah. So could that be because Ivan hasn't picked up 2 of his top side camps yet?
No, not 18 ahead. I think he is. Oh, Snodder is alone here. Oh, Smolder.
The barrier there from Smolder just about keeps him alive. Wait, what account is that, Luke? Shut up, Nagi.
I will mute, guys. I will eat and I will be back.
Alright.
But I'm still here
Will
watching.
be first Drake here going to the
Yes,
side
sir.
of Primal.
We see Primal here takes Drake.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense with all the
But
prior they've
Wukong
been
will
making in
go
the
to
bot
the
lane.
voids.
Yeah, they decide to trade it. I like that trade. Drops, of course, is good for Aab White here.
Ivan is
But,
spots.
oh, and there's the Daisy as well. Ivan coming in now. Smolder has to flash away. Ivan misses the stun. Here comes Smolder ult, but it's just not enough. So much damage already from this
He
Yanara.
will die to the gang from the Ivan. But Wukong is taking his top side.
No. Oh, Ornn here. Jack's diving in. He is able to walk out of it again. No, no, no. No burger for you. Not yet, at least. But yeah. We did kind of expect Jax here to have the early upper hand.
It's kinda expected, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting to see Ornn going for more magic users build here early on with the Spectral Cow and the Brownie Cinder.
Oh, that Oriole was disgusting, man.
Ivan here to save the Cinder, very, very good.
Oh no,
The banana combo.
Yeah. Mid lane looking dead even now. 2 CS lead for Orianna, so nothing too much. Same goes for the top
but I think
lane,
Syndra
except the one kill,
is quite happy in the mid lane.
Yeah, of course, he will try to add a lot.
Just play even with Arena, and he has such a good range.
Oh, Yanara so much damage in her ultimate here.
Holy shit.
But the shield
Because
from
Wukong-
Karma are able to keep the Smolder alive. Wukong's here now. Alright, see you, Luke. Yeah. You see the sustain here from the Karma coming with all the shields, the heals, able to keep the Smolder alive. Alright, have a nice one, Nagi. Thanks for everything. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'll message you when we're done with the stream. Ornn here taking a lot of damage again.
He will actually go for the Bog,
He does.
the Blade of the Rune King.
Very
So
interesting.
you.
See here Daisy chasing down the Wukong. Smolder staying in lane, being very low, just trying to get this wave pushed in. And they are able to do
Jackson
that.
staying top.
But yeah, as being said, yep, that is very true. As being said here in chat, Blade of the Rune King on Jax is not gonna do much. If Ornn builds any kind of armor, that will neglect a lot of the damage. But when you have a Milio and an Ivan, Blade of the Rune King won't do much. Here's an engage from Wukong though. Ornn ulti though. But does he have enough to kill any of them? He doesn't. There will be a double kill for the Jax. Jax is now getting very strong up there.
He will indeed.
And we see that the lack of armor from the Ornn just makes him fall so quickly after that ulti hits. Yes, he gets a bit of way cleared here with the Hollow Radiance.
Leonardo just playing.
I'm here.
He here?
I'm here. I'm done eating.
Orianna here, looking for the Orianna. Here's the Milio ulti to keep the Yanara alive. There's the Oriole. But again, so much shields and heals from this Milio to keep the Yanara alive.
Yeah. With the Helia as well.
Yeah, this champ is just so strong. It makes it so hard to do anything against these ADCs. We've seen it now on both sides. Now Syndra onto the Smolder will pick up the kill.
Well.
You see Primal here looking a lot more confident than game 1. Really looking for these plays now.
Stop laughing, bro.
No, I'm not laughing at this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at the game. It was just a message. Sorry.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Just.
Fine, it's fine.
You are now sitting in the mid lane, keeping her close to the action because she is now very strong. Having 2 kills, small CS lead on the Smolder, giving her a 1300 gold lead towards the Smolder. So they want to keep her here in the action now. Ornnigan here just needs to stay alive, just needs to stall out this top lane as much as he can. See all of Primal again, going for this Drake of White very late to it. Emilio just trying to keep him away. Wukong there now, goes over the wall, is able to actually get this steal, flashes away again. It's just a quick in and out steal there from the Wukong. Here comes the Ornn ulti though, onto the Jax.
I don't think Ornn can kill him.
No,
like
going in
this
again.
Radiant is special.
Yeah. Especially
I don't
against
know
this
why.
Seacom. Only kind of really like heavy AP damage they have is the Orianna. So I would have liked Ornn to go for a lot more armor this game.
But if Ornn, I mean, if Ornn can frontline for Jax, who can engage, and he still can just stand there and tank the whole fight. I mean, they are
do
fine.
See him now going for some more armor. And the Hollow Radiance is good. It gives him a lot of wave clear in the lane.
But you can see all the pressure early game. It's only because of this
yes,
item.
the Syndra ulti is able to pick up another kill on this Smolder. Smolder just not being allowed to play this game. You know, now running down the Orianna.
Okay.
So much damage with that ultimate, but the rest of the team is also here.
Daisy.
Oh, you know, now going in.
Daisy here.
But the Wukong Orianna combo there keeps the Yanara away, keeps the Orianna alive.
And we already have Syndra inside lane after the kill. Pushing bot.
Yep, Syndra gets a lot in the bot lane, but yeah, the Yanara falling there is not what you want to see. Syndra getting very strong though from all of that. She is now also building quite significant gold lead, 600 gold ahead of the Orianna now.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually see the overall gold lead going towards Aab White here. All of that sitting on this Jax. With the small CS lead, has an entire tower and 3 kills. He is very strong. We're slowing things down a bit again now. We have the Drake spawn in about 2 minutes 30 now. So I don't think there's gonna be much happening until then.
Seventeen minutes in game. Orianna just buy his upgraded boots first.
Yeah. We do also see the feats going to Aab White again here.
Yep. Okay, play for Emilio.
Oh, the Syndra now coming in with the gank here, able to pick up the Smolder. Very, very good flank there.
Here.
Orianna behind there, very clumped up.
No.
Here comes the Ornn ulti. Knocks up the Wukong.
Going for
Orianna. Wukong falls now. Yanara pumping out her damage now.
Oh, here comes
there is the Orianna ult. Just a bit too late,
really,
I think.
Really too late.
Another one for Yanara there. Yanara's so strong. Yep, very good flank there from the Syndra. The Ornn coming in with the ultimate as well. Oh, there's the stun onto Jax. Ornn is able to stay alive as well.
That's good.
Yeah, we see this Emilio, so much value there from his healing, the shieldings as well. But yeah, that flank from Syndra just turned everything around. Able to get in and one-shot this Smolder. Again, he's
Yep.
just not being allowed to play the game. Sitting at 139 stacks only. So still quite far away from that execute and the burn.
Do we see here Cinder go straight for the Diff Cap and Oriana go for the Shadow Flame?
Yes, it
Probably.
looks like it. Syndra will get so
But
much damage.
I wanted to see if the Oriana and Wukong like could do this combo and what did the team fight look like.
Syndra is sitting currently 80 stacks as well. Almost has the execute on her ultimate, just needs another 18 stacks. That is gonna be
They're
very
looking for
big
Jax.
for her. They are looking for this Jax now, committing a lot to it, but again there is nothing else up. Oriana is in the top side.
Zagan and Drake is up in 20 seconds.
Oriana have TP.
Yeah, actually Oriana does have the TP. Again here, Syndra just
She will just die.
taking
Holy
out
descent
this
damage.
Holy
smolder.
shit.
And that's exactly what we
Smolder-
expected to happen going into this game. Syndra
Exactly.
going all in on the smolder, using her ultimate to just pull him out of the fight. Takes away so much damage from Aab White. Here's the TP from Orange to keep the top tower alive.
It's dead either way.
Yeah, he's just not about not able to get it.
But the on have magic resist item
Here comes
here.
the ultimate now.
Oh, that's really good
it's
ultimate from
very
Oriana,
there
really
from
good.
Oriana.
Oh, and the
This is
pings.
where we see the Hollow
Yeah,
Radiance be good
emotes.
for him, but yeah.
But we will start the Autogun.
Very interesting. Yeah, Aab White not really noticing it yet. Wukong is on his way though, but rest of them still in this mid lane. Smolder on his way back. Jax chilling in the jungle. Here
Which-
comes the Wukong. He's alone though.
Yeah. They will just force him out of the pit.
Yep.
Yet from Jax.
They still see 3 people in the mid lane from Aab White.
Yeah.
I think
So
they're
they
gonna
know
take
that
the
this
mid.
Artican will be free, and they will just pick it up here with no issues. Will be mid tower to the side of Aab White, but at the cost of the Artican. We now have 4 minutes to the next objective, so we're probably gonna see nothing much happening now. Just the lanes being pushed
It's
again.
yet questionable, but the Smola is going straight for the Infinity Edge here.
I think
Yep.
he is. I think she is. Straight for the IE.
But why?
Is that the Spear of Sojourn? Maybe.
It's
But
not
I
the
think it's IE.
Yeah, he will go IE.
It is also curious to see, even though it's a 10-4 kill lead to Primal, the gold is dead even. 400 gold lead to the side of Primal. But yeah,
That is the side laner.
yeah. It's the Jax being up in CS, the Wukong being up in CS, Jax with the 3 kills. Also the grubs, the Rift Herald giving a bit more as well. Having those 3
Oriana
towers.
Wukong also.
So yeah. It is very even game still so far. It all comes down to the scaling. Where Primal has done a very good job at keeping the smolder away from the game. Still only sitting at 175 stacks.
Oh no.
Arnold
no.
up there. Syndra here taking a lot of damage from the Jax. We see Syndra sitting at 90 stacks now, almost having her execute.
I hope Primal going for upgrade Syndra. Diff cap.
They will most likely will.
I think Syndra have the diff cap now. You got a base. And
has a
yep, he had diff cap now. And on trying to base
There
maybe
is
at the
the
same
diff
times,
cap.
but one's moving top now. Cast
Also
away.
very interesting to see that they decided to go for the upgrade on the Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, I will prefer just wait for the IE.
Yeah. But again, she does have a lot of crit with the Kraken Slayer. You only get the AD, you get all of the upgrades into the AD and the attack speed, which is so useful for the Yanara.
Okay.
See here, Yanara flashing in, gets the karma. Is also able to
Gets
pick up the
double
smolder.
kill.
It's a very good double kill there from the Yanara. Yanara very good now. Yeah, they will be able to pick up this mid tower now. They are getting... Actually, gold lead still even because this Jax in the bot lane is able to pick up so much as well. But yeah, Smolder just been put out of the game so much. Hasn't been able to really do anything at all. Now see the dive onto this Orianna. They're using everything here, and she will fall. It's another kill for the Yanara, and it also will be the top tower falling. Yeah, Primal looking a lot more confident this game, really playing it well. Playing together as a team, picking up these easy picks in the side lanes. Very well from them.
See the Infinity Edge
Yep.
for both ADCs.
Difference is, Yanara getting the Infinity Edge as a third item, Smolder only as a second item.
That's true, that's true.
Syndra now, Syndra sitting at 99 stacks, needs one more stack to pick up her execute on the ultimate, which make it a lot easier for her to pick out anyone in the fights.
She should have it now, no?
Not quite yet.
No.
Almost. Smolder also sitting at 208, slowly getting to
Orianna.
his execute as well. Orianna
Orianna
again
walked
alive in the top side here. Doesn't know that all the Primal is there. But again, Aab White don't know
They
that Primal
will
is on this
just
Baron. They
go
are going
straight
straight
to the
for it
Baron.
on spawn. They have a lot of damage on it with the
They do.
still
They
no
will get
vision.
it.
No one's moving.
The Ori is going down now.
Now Orianna is coming down. That will most likely be
Oh,
Orianna
you-
being caught here. Orianna is alone. But Aab White will just trade it and go for the Drake instead. There's the
she
stun
is
onto
dead.
the Orianna. Yep, that is Yanara falling, or Orianna falling.
They
And
don't
that will
have
be
the top
Syndra.
wave.
That will be Syndra with her stacks now at 107. Just need 13 more to get that boost of ability power. I think it's what, 15%? Yeah. 15% more ability power from her fully stacked passive. Which combined with the death cap will give her so much. Ornn here trying to go in on this Wukong, but Wukong just walking away. Just see all of Primal here stacking in the mid lane. They know they have the Baron buff. They want to keep this pressure going while sending Ornn to the bot lane. He does have his TP up, so he can always TP in for any kind of fight. Yeah, Smolder now has his 225 stacks, has his execute. That will give him a lot more damage.
The only 2 items right now. It's not good for an ADC.
No.
He is 060. We see the upgrade for the Syndra right now.
Yes,
With the
Syndra,
death cap,
oh,
she
able to
just
just
gonna
pick up
one
the
shot it.
Orianna instantly. Here's the Ornn ulti onto the Wukong.
And
Wukong flashes away, is able to stay alive. Here comes the Jax
Oh,
going in.
that's a
He's
very
being left alone
very
now though.
smart.
And Jax will
Yeah,
fall to the
they will-
Yanara. The
they will
Smolder
just end it
ulti,
here, I
Karma
think.
falling.
In the game
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, a pretty solid game from
Yeah,
this side
there's the
of
Smolder falling as
Primal
well.
here.
Primal playing this one to perfection, keeping
it's
this
so
Smolder
happy.
away. It's allowed to be
Oh.
happy. But yeah.
Yeah, one more game.
They did a very good
One
job
more
this
game,
game. Everything comes down to them just locking out this Smolder. Smolder was not able to play the game whatsoever. Just only about hitting his max stack here towards the end of the game. It was just way too late for Aab White to do anything with it. So yeah. Here falls the second Nexus tower and they will just hit the Nexus now.
And the
There's even
Syndra just
another
got a
kill.
one shot again.
Yeah. Syndra very crucial
Here's
this
the Nexus
game.
falling.
There. There will be
GG
1-1.
Primal.
We will be going into game 3 here in about 10 minutes time. Both teams gonna take a little bit of a break to get ready. And then we'll be heading into game 3. So let me get everything switched over.
Boop, 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 boop. Sponsors by Bowling League Lilia.
Yeah. That's a 1-1. Very interesting. I have no clue what to expect from game 3. Because yeah, this game 2, Primal looked a lot more confident. They knew what they were gonna do going into the game, and they did it to perfection. They knew they were needed to keep this Smolder out of the game, and that is exactly what they did. All of Syndra's ultis early on went straight onto this Smolder, just taking him out, not allowing him to get any kind of stacks. So yeah, very good game plan, and yeah, just executed to perfection.
I will be right back.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Let's see here. I'm just getting everything ready, trying to get the draft link and everything. Let's see here. If I can get the invite. Not yet. Nope. But yeah, just small break for both teams. I think they both need it. Always a bit longer when going into game 3. It's always good to get this small break between the games.
Yep, yep. I'm excited for the last game.
And here we have the invite. Alright. It will be Aab White taking blue side again for the third game here. And here is the draft link.
The draft link.
Yep, I just got it now. Let's switch over so we can actually see, or you guys can actually see it. There it is for the stream, and there it is for my lovely co-casters.
There we go. We have a draft.
Alright, let's see if anything has been said. We're just waiting for Aab White here to get all the members ready, and then we will be heading into the draft in, any second now.
Yep.
And as we have some bit of waiting time here, we can quickly try and pull up the
Fizz,
overall standings. Yep, that is my name.
can you drag me down in a few seconds? I will just go on my phone.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's make sure, yep, that's right. So yeah, here we have the current standings of the league.
Holy shit, Falcon.
There is of course some games that hasn't quite been quite been updated yet. Like Aab White is still missing 2 games here. One of them being a win, one of them being a loss. Grab's points is a bit scuffed as well, because some points hasn't been registered because of a forfeit. But yeah, you can see in terms of the matches, everything is correct here, except for Aab White missing 2 of theirs. So yeah, Primal winning today will leave Aab White with 1 defeat, it will leave Grasp with 1 defeat, and it will leave Primal with 1 defeat. Which means all these 3 will be dead even. If the game between Worms and White gets turned over, so Worms gets the win, that means it will be Worms in 3rd place being dead even with Grasp and Primal. Meaning it's a very, very tight race for the top 4 here so far. I'm curious to see how it's going to play out. Next week is going to be very crucial for it all, since it will be Grasp Primal. Everyone else is just playing different teams. So yeah, the biggest decider of everything will come down to tomorrow. So yeah, make sure to tune in then, if you of course have the spare time. I'm not quite sure when the game will be. It will either be on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, as I mentioned earlier. That is still being talked about with me and the manager of Primal. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of information on that. But I am very excited. And of course, if any of our teams do reach the top, but not quite first place, we will most likely have some playoff games to go through, which will be very exciting as well. We will of course make sure to stream all of that as well. So yeah. Also, just in general, curious to see how many of these teams will keep playing for next season, when we're gonna have a whole new team sign in. If of course either Grasp or Worms goes up. Because yeah, that is kind of needed, because you can only have 2 teams in each division. So yeah.
Thank you.
Here we have him again. But yeah, let's see if anything has been said so far. Nope. I think we should be ready here anytime soon for the draft. Both teams look to be ready, so we just need them to head into the draft, and then we'll get going.
Yes, sir.
Are they starting yet? No.
Nope, not yet. We're waiting for draft.
Yeah, I see.
Yep. Looks like Primal is now ready for draft, so we are just waiting for Aab White now to ready up. And then we should be heading into it very, very soon.
That's good. That is good.
Let's see. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is. I haven't been informed of anything as of yet. But yeah. And here we go. I'll be right now ready for the draft as well. So
You
we
ready
will
for
be
draft?
heading into draft now. Here we go.
Come on.
Game 3 draft. They start off with the Hui again. The Akshan again. Tristana again. Nothing too
But they
fancy
take
so
blue.
far. Yep, Aab White decided to go for blue again. So
Let's sit down and see if they're gonna take volley this time.
I'm curious to see if it's going to be a volley again. They decided to ban it in this last game themselves. Here we see Primal actually banning it. Very curious that Primal don't save the volley ban for a third ban. Here comes the Syndra. They saw how dangerous the Syndra was. Decided, okay, we don't want this again. So they will maybe go for a ban on her here. And they do. Which makes a lot of sense. Syndra was so crucial that game. And there is the Kindred ban.
But the Primal banned Kindred. But Primal had Winter Kindred, right?
Oh, those. I'll be great.
Yep. Aab White now deciding to go for the Yunara.
Yunara.
They had a game
Damn.
1. Primal had a game 2.
Game 3.
Game
Aab
3
White
goes for Aab
have it
White.
again.
It's curious to see if that's the deciding factor. Oh,
The
Primal
Primal goes
answers
for Cecile
straight for the
again.
Syria again.
Oh.
Could this be a redo of game 1? Not quite. It's with the
Maybe
Milio
with the
this
Milio.
time. Milio. We
Holy.
saw how crucial he was in this game too. Is it gonna be a Lulu Yunara again, just as game 1?
I like the Nami. Well, Let's see.
Curious. It looks like they will just be sticking to what they know and go for the Yunara Lulu.
They
They
go
played
for
this
Lulu.
game. They played this game 1. They won game 1. It makes a lot of sense to just play it safe. They know it works. They know they can do it. Where Primal's switching it up a bit, changing out the Yumi for
Aatrox.
Milio. Ooh, that is interesting. That is not very often we see that one. Aatrox can be very strong if he can get ahead.
The orange still.
And can be very weak if he knows how to play against them.
Oh, the
Cannot buy the
Malphite.
Malphite here. Malphite very good into any kind of AD top laner.
Yeah,
So
ban
very
Silas.
strong there.
Yeah,
Silas
sure.
ban makes sense when you have the Malphite. Just denies them the ability to take this so crucial Malphite ult.
What are Aab White going to ban here?
I'm not quite sure.
Hmm.
It's both the jungle and the mid lane still open
maybe
for
some-
both sides.
I don't think they will come down the island. They might go.
Oh,
for
your
some towers.
mic. Ow, ow, ow.
What else do they ban? Ari?
Your mic is, yeah, totally fucked.
They're probably they're not banning a mid
They're going for the
laners.
vibe
Banning a
ban.
jungler.
Makes sense. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see too much focus on the mid lane. I think most of it will go towards the jungles.
I haven't seen first and second draft, so I don't know as much.
Yeah. They decided to ban the yeah. It
And
was
ban
their
the
game
Ivern.
1.
What? Ivan Malphite?
Iron.
What?
That's very interesting. But yeah,
Also,
makes
a
a
little
lot of
bit rage ban, I think. But
It makes a lot of sense for Primal at least to ban out this Aurora, because again, they saw at game 1 with the Yunara the Lulu how much impact she had on the game. So for them to ban it out here just denies them to run back game 1. So yeah, very good for them. And here is the Xin Xiao. Yeah, very good. Xin Xiao, very strong champ. Not much to say about it. Very solid overall. Let's see what Aab White decide to counter this with. They go for Hecarim, maybe. Again, something we haven't seen too much of. I don't think we have actually seen any games with Hecarim so far. Oh,
Artus.
okay. See,
What?
now this is interesting.
This is interesting. What the?
See, that is a very different. And then an Ornn? Wait.
Is this the Aatrox?
So it's on mid. On mid. We see on mid here. Holy feast! I told you on mid.
Please don't do it. Oh.
Yes, let's go.
I think it's Aatrox mid.
No, I hope it's
Yeah.
on mid. I hope it's on mid.
Ornn is very good if he plays in the top lane. As I've tried to explain to my friend Summit a lot. So I think it will be an Aatrox mid, but yeah.
I hope it's on mid.
I don't think it's
Come
gonna
on.
be. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's on mid. Counters jungle Aatrox stuff. Not gonna lie, but
I think it all
Maybe
depends
we
on
see-
where the Malphite goes. I think if
Yes,
Malphite
because-
goes top, we're gonna see the Ornn top. If Malphite goes mid, it's gonna be.
this is really
Ornn
good
mid.
for on.
Yeah, Ornn going. Yeah, Ornn most likely going against the Malphite here in the top lane, where Aatrox will then match up against the Talia instead. Talia very good against both Ornn and Aatrox. So yeah, it's a very interesting draft in general for Aab White. Not as a typical draft we usually see. The Karth is very
this pick is a
new
lot.
pick. The Aatrox also a pick we don't see too much. They have no like typical mid laner as we call them. So yeah, it's very interesting. I think they will lack a lot of AP damage. Only having the Karthus with the AP damage. So this Malphite
You
gonna
know,
have.
it's 50-50 by the way. You don't know?
Yeah, Yunara has some, but
It's
most
a
of
lot
it.
actually.
Is it a lot? I don't
It
know.
is a lot.
Okay,
If she quits, it's 50-50.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I think still this Malphite is gonna have a lot of value here.
He will indeed.
So yeah, very good. But yeah, so in general, I like the draft of Primal a bit more. It's more typical, it's more standard what we usually see. Where Aab White is very like off meta, is very different picks, but that could also be a mix-up for Primal that they might not know exactly how to play against this because it's not something you usually see.
I just hope we see on mid right now. I hope we see on mid.
No.
It has to be on mid, no?
He could have been fun, but I don't think so.
I think the on mid is so much better against Hylia, and Aatrox can still chill top lane.
I don't think
But
so. I think we will see an Aatrox mid. But again, we never know. We'll see here
but
in
I
a
don't know
bit
why
when
they
pick in the
pick
champ.
Aatrox before they see Hylia. Let's see.
Looks like it is an Aatrox top. That's very interesting.
It is very nice.
Fish your string.
What about it? Why is it not loading? I mean, there's not much to see right now. They're just picking the gems that we just saw, so yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fucking on mid. I told you guys. I told you.
But again, sending the Ornn mid against this Talia, yes, it gives Ornn the upper hand, but Aatrox is not gonna have it fun in the top lane. I think he's gonna have a very rough lane.
But it's also a rough lane for mid lane. I mean, the Orange W
Yeah.
is really strong against Hylia.
Yeah, but the Talia is really strong against the own, no?
I think On can deal with Talia and don't get too far behind in CS. And maybe we're gonna see some roams from On.
I don't think
potentially.
one is gonna take Tyro, no?
What?
It's hard to pick up anything you're saying with your mic being on your phone.
Yeah, I can't really hear you, bro.
But yeah,
So what?
Your mic is like a.
I will be right back. I need a quick toilet break here. So I will be
Okay.
back in a second while we wait for the spectator delay to come through. Anyways.
Mic off.
We are ready soon.
Soon to be ready.
Yeah, it'll be a good game. Holy.
Hopefully.
Final game. 1-1. It is the final game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. But I'm so excited to see the Orn. I mean,
The one mid.
yeah. I was playing Orn in a flex game with Fizz and some friends, and I picked Orn mid,
Yeah.
and it's really strong. And all my teammates is like, no, you cannot play Orn mid. I mean, but it's good. It's actually good to play Orn mid.
But who do you play against?
Yeah, I think if we play it against like gold platinum, I mean, but but I played again. Oh, in the lane, I was playing against who has I can't really remember. Can I see it here? I think I played against. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I played in a solo duo mid lane Orn. I was playing against Malzahar. Actually,
Okay.
I was 5-3, 14, 211 CS on 31 minutes game. Oh, 32 minutes game.
Yep.
I was up in CS against Malzahar, so I was going grasp, demolish, but I think it was a good lane for me because the Q just procced their Malzahar passive, and I can trade with him. The W when you try to do something. I mean, the only problem was like my ultimate. If it gets so much CC, also this mid lane here, if on trying to use his ultimate, and the Talia just gonna use his W, so we can cancel the ultimate. It's gonna be a problem for on.
But it's fun to see. Not seen a lot.
Say it again.
It's gonna be fun to see on it.
It is, yeah.
Mic on.
And I am back.
We come back.
Here we go. Let's see, about 30 seconds till we head into the game. This is very good timing.
I will be in my computer in 2 seconds.
Perfect.
I'm so excited to see this one. I'm so excited. Please, bro.
I can't with this orange.
I mean,
okay.
it's not. It's not a secret. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Just for context for everyone, me and Samid had a discussion not long ago. He was playing Orn mid in some solo queue games, and I was questioning it a lot since I was like, okay, yes, Orn is good, but he is not meta in the mid lane. He kept going about, yeah, he is, he's very good all over.
He's good, strong mid lane.
And then, yeah, I kept saying no, he's very good, very meta, yes, in the top lane. So for him to now be in the mid lane here gives him a very much of a high. So that's just a bit of context for everyone knowing.
I also text my coach. If this on is gonna win mid lane, I'm gonna 1v9 on when I will play official.
Oh no. Just do it whenever you have a game that's not as important. Alright, let's get him back in here. There we go.
You?
Hello. With the good mic, so we ready?
Oh, hello. Ready for last game?
Okay, so we see the Orange go summon the Ahri, so
He's
are
going
this
for a bit
Orange
more
going
poke.
to like... He's gonna be punished in mid lane, I think.
He's just playing. You play Summon Aria against range.
No, against range, right?
It makes a lot of sense
Yeah,
when going against this Talia.
Yeah. I forgot. True.
Aatrox in the top lane, going for the grasp, makes a lot of sense against Malphite. Malphite deciding to go for the Arcane Comet to be able to punish this Aatrox a lot more in the early game.
We have exhaust on Karthus also, with no flash, but the Karthus is really good at dying at the best time.
Yeah,
If it can die on the good time,
Karthus
it could be good.
That is my bad for the stream. Here it is.
What?
I just forgot to switch over to the game, so it was still on draft.
Oh.
But yeah.
My goat.
Bot lane here again is very
It takes
even. It's the
Scorpio.
same as we said in game 1. They're gonna look for the late game, both of them.
Score bot fish.
Yep. I mean, it's not as important right now, but yeah. There we go.
And always.
Does he speed? Does he use difference?
So we can see the item also, start item.
The start item is very generic here. Not much going on. Again, Malphite
We
might
see
see
the
the
colour.
comet.
We see the cold on Siri.
Yeah. It
Playing
makes
for the
sense.
faster scaling.
It makes a lot of sense to go for the call. It's the same as game 1. They want to play for
The orange going
item
in.
advantages.
You see the trades.
Yeah, but again,
was a good trade from Talia.
Talia just able to extend those trades because of her range. So actually punishing Ornn for going in. If Ornn can't get the initial trade very well for him, he will lose every single one of them.
I think Ornn missed his W, right? He hit the W, but I don't think he just auto-attacked it after.
Could be.
But probably this Talia maybe going for the address or something. And just farming.
Yeah. But yeah, we
We'll
can see both teams like to play for the late game. They want to make these games drag out. Here we see the Ornn taking a lot of damage.
See the jungler. We see the jungler here.
Counter is coming now though.
The flash.
Bob is able to flash away. Now Sinchao here looking for this Ornn is able to go in. There's the exhaust from the Karthus, as you mentioned.
But you still have flashy showers going for Ornn?
Very, very good there from the Karthus. Having that exhaust actually just saved Ornn's life. So yeah, very good choice for him to go for that over the flash. But it could come to bite him in the ass later on. We would have to see.
On straight. Buy some magic resistance, CB back into the lane.
Makes a lot of sense. Here it makes a lot more sense for the Ornn to rush this Hollow Radiance that we saw from the Ornn last game, where it probably didn't make as much sense. And also the Malphite here on his first fight, buying 2 cloth armor, gonna make this Aatrox a lot harder for him to play the game. But yeah. We see Yanara here trying to do something to this series, but the Milio is there with the heal, with the shields. So it's very
What is Milio, by the way? What is Milio?
Sherry keeps going. There's the heal from the Milio.
Still have berry on both of the carries.
Yep.
Still have berry on both of the carries. And he
Sherry
don't use his
getting
berry.
very low now. Good.
Flash Siri bot lane. No, I'm sorry, Yuna.
Yep.
Barrier is gone.
Ornn going in again here.
Yeah.
Here we see him winning the initial trade, but again, as I said, Celia just able to keep the trade going for a bit longer.
I also
Even
think
without-
it is Ornn is like a Galileo, you know. You play for the Hollow Radiance and you actually win those trades and can farm pretty good
Yeah.
and clear the way. Talia has also a really good clear, so they are both probably going to roam a lot, maybe, or they're just gonna switch
See
to
here, Aatrox
between
trying to
clean
all in this
waves.
Malphite. Hits the W, but Malphite is able to walk out of there.
Going for a ward. He's scared to be diving top, maybe. But the no Karthus is bot lane right now. Oh, the Kautos, no flash, out of mana. I think it's going down here.
Yeah, he's in a very, very dangerous spot here.
Oh, the Xinjiao missed. He's trying to give it
Ooh,
to
Seri
Lady
also
Carry. I hope
missing.
so.
Yeah, they need to give
Yeah,
this
they're
to
giving
the
to
Seri,
the-
and they
oh.
will do that. So that
And
is
first
first blood
to
there
Primal.
for the Seri. And again, Seri, one of those champs you really want to get it onto her, but if it's gonna go anything like it did in game 1, this Seri needs to be a bit more careful. Because game 1 she was way too aggressive, actually being the front line for the team in most fights, which is not something you usually want to see from an ADC.
We see the first blood here on Seri, and he's already have the BF sword.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, getting the
pretty
first
good.
blood, especially with this call, is able to give her quite the lead in the bot lane.
and the bot lane called instantly. It's really good. They've secured
And
the
here
Drake.
is Drake going on to the side of Primal. And we see all of them just slowly backing off.
They ping a little bit on Talia, but I don't think they're gonna
Yeah.
go for it.
They don't have they don't have many gap closers here. They have nothing to really dash in and do these engages. They need to either fully commit or don't go at all. Where on the side of Primal, you have the Talia who has a bit more movement around. You have the Xin Xiao who can dash in, the Malphite ulti as
We
well,
see
the
a
Seri
swap
with her
here.
jump.
Early swap lanes.
That is very interesting. They want to play for these grubs this game. Which makes sense because you do not want an Aatrox with grubs. Aatrox in the side lanes with grubs is gonna be so hard for them to do anything about. But in general, I would have liked the Malphite to go up against the Aatrox a bit more. Especially now getting his Bramble Vest, this Aatrox would have had a lot harder of a time to play.
And the Lewis rotating to White Grubs as well. But this series items is really good.
Yeah, we see the Talia's placement
Really
here, just
good.
staying above the Ornn, denying him from going through these grubs. Aatrox coming in now. The Carthage is also there. They got the first one
Almost
already.
no mana on Talia.
Oh.
The Ornn can look for ultimate here. He's gonna
Yeah,
look for
actually,
ultimate.
We
But
see
there's
Xin Xiao
actually
here
no
going for the
following up.
Lulu. But Xin Xiao's now being left alone while Ornn is in on
Carthage
the
ult
back.
is really good.
Carthage ult
But there's
very
no
good.
following up for Ornn engage.
Oh, here comes the
Malphite.
Malphite though. Very good engage there from the Malphite to come in with
Carthage
the
still
TP for
alive.
the ultimate. That will also be Carthage falling. They need to be careful. There's still the Carthage passive. But they will be able to pick up a second grub here. And then the third one is just left there, which they will also be able to pick up without any kind of problems. So that will be the grubs for the side of Primal. Very crucial for them to get it. But yeah. We see it again here, as we've seen in both game 1 and 2. Primal just so good at reacting to these fights. The Malphite instantly coming in with the TP, ulting straight away. They're just so good at coming together and play these team fights the right way.
And Siri on the first item now. With the
So
bounty.
with the Yunta's being
With the
very
local
strong,
boots.
having 3 kills. Aatrox here, now being matched against the Malphite again. Malphite with a Bramble Vest, very good into this Aatrox. Reduces so much of his healing. Also just the armor from
Yunara
it.
is close to Borg. Think she's gonna
It's a
get
very
it in the next
interesting build
pack.
from Yunara, deciding to go for Blade of the Moon King this game. That's not something we see too often.
This is knockup.
Yeah, see Ornn here having a very hard time against this Talia.
And they keep bot lane coming
and
up.
here is the bot lane coming as well. There's the Milio Q to knock him away. That will be another kill for the Seri, now sitting at 4 kills. She is
Holy.
getting so strong. There's now 1400 gold lead for the Seri.
Oh, they had a carry.
Oh, now we see them all
Needs
moving
to
to the bot
run.
lane here. They have the Xin Xiao with them. The slow from Yunara there. Just don't think it's enough. There's the Seri ulti.
Flash the ultimate.
Yunara
Here is the TP
ulting
from
away
Ornn.
here. Leaving Lulu alone.
Talia's also bot lane here with the ultimate.
There's Xin Xiao diving in. Oh, the Q from Milio to stop the Ornn from getting the knockup there. Very well played from him. Very good reaction to see that. Yunara is able to stay alive though. But they will keep chasing this Ornn.
Good W.
Ornn, very good W there to stop the knockup from Talia.
Oh, here's Carter's top lane.
Carter's in the top lane now.
Malphite still had ultimate, so he's probably just gonna ult away.
Yeah.
And
He
has
actually
Blaster. He's
ults
going
in.
in for the kill.
He decides to go
he
for
flies
the
away.
Aatrox and is able to get it. But the smite there from the Carthus
Oh,
will pick up the Malphite as well. So it's a 1-for-1. But very good trade there. Here's Talia TPing straight into this Ornn. There's the knockup. Now comes the Ornn ulti, but
ultimate.
since Xiao is there though, Ornn doesn't know. Talia flashes away, is able to stay alive.
Oh, Carter's ult.
The Carthus ult though will pick her up.
And Talia presses ult, but he don't get through. So
Yeah.
it's good.
Talia tries with the ultimate, but it doesn't get through, so that is unfortunate for her. But yeah, Primal looking so confident after the victory last game. So we see them just pressuring all over. So much movement from them in every single lane. Sari looking at 5 kills now. She is so strong. But we saw this game 1. They had everything stacked onto this Sari, but they couldn't keep her alive. So if they can't do this game either, it will be very hard for them to play.
I think they have a better comp this time.
They do. They have Emilio this
With the
time. They have the
Malphite.
Xin Xiao, the Malphite. A lot more to keep them away.
But we cannot sleep on this. Cartus also. Cartus is a strong champion.
He is indeed.
It's really strong scaling champion. But they have a Xingqiao ultimate. They have Emilio. They have Malphite ult if Cartus is going to ult in these fights.
Yeah, there's a lot to keep this area alive. But again, so was it game 1 and they still managed to pick her out every single time.
We see the Ornn on the first item now. So they have the first item.
And we just see how much less damage that Talia is doing to him now that he has that Hollow Radiance. Carter's in the bot lane here. Sari actually deciding to go in. There's the polymorph from the Lulu though. Sari taking a lot of
Talia's
damage. Here
ulting.
comes Talia with the
But
ultimate.
here's Cartus.
Sari dashing over the wall. Carter is there as well. Yanara.
Oh no.
Pretty
Oh
low,
shit.
but
Oh!
Sari flashing away.
Oh,
Not
they have the
enough.
shutdown!
Carthus gets the Talia while Yanara gets the shutdown on this Sari. In the meantime, we see the Xin
Aatrox is in
Xiao linking
danger.
up with the Malphite.
Okay.
Try and get this Aatrox here.
Oh, the movement speed Q from Malphite is really
Yeah.
good. He missed the Q, hit the second, hit the third. But
There
it's going down.
That will be a kill for Malphite. But Carthus is able to pick up the Milio in the bot lane as well.
interesting now.
But yeah. But yeah, again,
Place is falling
that's
down.
what I just mentioned. They have everything stacked on this series. So as soon as she falls or leaves the fight, they are
Can
left
they
with
get the first
absolutely
turret
nothing.
here?
It will be a first turret
Yep.
for the side of Aab White.
We'll say.
Malphite trying to go for it in the top lane, but just doesn't have enough damage on these towers.
Yunara goes straight besides this Xingqiao and goes straight
Yep.
top lane. You have to be careful or he's gonna get dived maybe.
Yeah, you know, it could get dived here, but
But
yeah.
but the red side
Malphite just
doesn't
able to
know
walk
where the
away.
enemy are.
But yeah, Primal just needs to be very careful not stacking too much onto this series, because if she falls, they are left with absolutely nothing, as we just saw in that fight. As soon as Sari jumped over that wall, leaving the fight, they had no more damage, and Yanara was just able to run through everything. It is very dangerous for them to do this. See, the Rift Herald has spawned. Primal is moving towards his Sari is there, Milio is there. Since Sari just backed off though, Sari will go up and match this Yanara. Again, Talia
Really
just
good trades
poking down
from
this
Talia.
Ornn here. But Ornn's so tanky with the Hollow Radiance against this AP damage.
The Ornn can recall and they have TP. Going to take the plan. Aatrox recalling now, Malphite is still bot lane. Aatrox have TP, Malphite have TP. Xiao goes straight in, here comes the Ornn ultimate. Ornn ultimate hit the Xingqiao.
Yep,
Here
the
comes the
Carthus
carry.
stays alive though, but there will be Xin Xiao
Lulu
falling
is
to the
far
Yanara.
away.
Here comes the Malphite ulti though. Turns the fight around a bit. Yanara falling now. There's also Aatrox falling. Primal turning this
Lulu
around.
with the ultimate is so
There's
far away.
John as well. Here comes Talia blocking off the exit for both Lulu and Karthus. Talia falls to the Karthus, but it's just Lulu left now. And that will go to the Seri. Malphite there. Again, very good TP. Comes straight in with the ultimate, turning the fight around. So big for them. Hello,
I
Chemical.
think this Lulu actually, yeah, I know he gets stoned, right?
Lulu just not able
But-
to really be in the fight there, so yeah. It's very good.
Yeah, that's sad.
Very good fight there
And
from
Siri
Primal.
had the IE now, and boots.
But yeah, we just see how crucial
Second
this
item.
Malphite is. That Malphite ulti, turning the fight around. It was looking rough for Primal. As soon as the Malphite came in with the ulti, they were able to turn around and keep the fight going, and that's what actually ended up winning them the fight.
2 Drakes on Primal.
Oh, we see
Left
Inara
Drake
here
gonna
now,
spawn right
alone
now.
in the mid lane, has no one to run to. The Milio's there, the Seri is there. Here comes the Lulu to try and save her. Just don't think it's enough. It is not. Inara will fall. There's another one for Seri.
The Drake is up.
Yeah, they will just go straight for the Drake here. If they get this, that will be soul point for the side of Primal. Primal looking very, very good here. Talia now in the top lane. There's an Aatrox moving in, but she's able to get out of it quite easily. You see here, Aab White deciding to try and trade it for the Rift, but decided to go for the Scuttle Crab instead, so didn't have the time to actually go for the Rift Herald. So all of Primal is now here. They will now look to get this Rift Herald instead. Malphite back in the bot lane. Doesn't have TP up this time though. Aab White knows the Malphite's not there. They're deciding to try and go for something here mid. But all of Primal so quick to respond to it, sending everyone there. Being pinged here by the Inara, the Rift Herald is still alive, still standing. Both team having visions on it. See now 2 tanks here in the bot lane going at it. There's just not much damage going on here.
But the Ornn is 2 levels down.
Ornn is 2 levels down, but Ornn in general is just favored against the Malphite. But yeah, there's nothing really gonna happen down there. It's 2 very heavy tanks. They don't have too much damage. Besides Ornn's passive, there's nothing really going on here. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Kason. Dating.
And here we see Rift Herald going to the side of Primal. They are moving straight up, looking for the Sardakan, going straight on it to be honest. But all of Aab White is on their way there now as well. The Ornn TPing in, the Malphite TPing in as well. Ornn TPing in though, deep though. There's the Ornn ulti going onto the Seri. Nothing to follow up with Aatrox on the Seri as well, but in the meantime we see the Karthus getting this Xin Zhao and the Malphite here. Just the fight being so split up. Here's the ulti from Karthus, picks up the Seri. That's a lot of that damage gone.
It's really good for Karthus. Holy, the scaling is
Here's
real.
the Yanara getting the Talia. Talia is able to get the Yanara as well
Holy,
though.
that was well played by
Just Milio alive
Obi.
now. But yeah,
Well played, OB.
they would see it again. They split up the fight. They keep Seri away from anything, meaning they have really no damage. So Karthus is just able to walk through everything. Because this Ornn, this Aatrox, kept this Seri and Emilio away for so long, they were able to win the 3v3 and then join up with the Aatrox, with the Ornn, because they are so tanky. They can stay alive for so long. That is the issue that you're gonna have when you focus everything onto one champ.
It's true. But the Karthus is going straight for div cap now.
Yep.
When the Karthus have div cap, he's such a good
Karthus
spot.
is going to be very, very strong here.
Yep.
Yeah, that fight there, turning the game around so much, evening out the gold lead. It's only about 1,000 gold lead now to the side of Primal. But again, all of that sitting on this Seri. Seri being 2,000 gold ahead of the Yanara. While in the meantime, we see the Karthus being almost 4,000 gold ahead of the Xin Xiao. So yeah, it is very, very even here. All relying on this Seri for the side of Primal. Now it's clear trying to do something to this Ornn, but again, Ornn with the Hollow Radiance, able to
Talia does a
tank most
lot of
it.
damage here actually.
Yeah,
With the entries.
there's the Ornn ulti to try and keep her away. Just think she has too much movement. In the meantime, we
think she
see
will
a
just ult.
4v4
The
here.
Karthus already have div cap. What? I didn't see that.
Deciding not to take the Rift Herald in.
Just 3 guys in castles.
Yep, Karthus is very, very, very strong here. Ornn, no ulti now. Fighter here for this red buff. See Karthus just poking down, doing so much damage to the Xin Xiao. Yep, Drake spawning now in 5 seconds. We got all of Primal already there. Aab White moving in slowly from this bot side. Ornn still in the mid lane. They are instantly starting it up. It is sold for them if they can secure this. Malphite there to try and zone them off. They have no way to get into it. They are able to get it, but here is the fight. Talia picks off the Karthus instantly. That is a very, very good for them. But Karthus with the
So
ultimate
much damage
Aatrox
in
here in the
Karthus
back
ult.
line, picking off the
Holy.
Seri, picking off the Talia. This Karthus ult so valuable for them.
What?
This Aatrox now so strong. Yanara as well. They are able to clean it. It is sold for Primal, but it will also be 5 kills onto the side of Aab White here. Game now completely even, though with a soul towards Primal. But in the meantime, Aab White here gets this mid tower, decides to keep going, go for the tier 2 as well. Baron spawning in about a minute.
It's gonna be an interesting game.
Yep. The gold lead that Primal had suddenly in one fight turned all the way over to Aab White, now being about 1,500 gold ahead now. This could look very, very interesting. Yeah. This game suddenly way more interesting. This Aatrox is starting to do a lot of damage to these squishy champions like the Talia, like the Seri, as we just saw.
I also just have realized that Ornn's upgrade on himself is not on the main item.
Yeah, he has
It's
gone for the
gonna-
Thornmail. It makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. The only AP really from the side of Primal here is the Talia. He would much rather have a lot more armor to survive this area, to survive this Xin Xiao. So it makes a lot of sense for him to go for the Thornmail instead of the Hollow Radiance. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, it's just health and armor. That is exactly what you want. Where with the Hollow Radiance upgrade, you get a lot more stats that you don't necessarily need anymore. Here comes the Ornn ulti though. Able to pick up 4 people.
Oh, Karthus in the back line
Karthus
with,
in the
with his
back here.
passive.
Yeah,
Milos
Karthus
goes down,
doing
Sirius goes down.
so much damage. There's a triple kill there.
Holy Karthus,
Actually,
1v9
a quadra
quadra
kill there from this Karthus. so strong.
Holy!
Talia
W
here,
Karthus.
ulting away. Gonna keep them away from the tower for a bit, but not too much.
Karthus going straight for Sonyas.
Yep, makes a lot of sense. He is
Does it?
It does, because he is most of the damage. If he can get into the back line,
True,
with
but
his
Cartus want to
W,
die. Like the only way they win this fight was Cartus go to the back line,
yeah,
hit the Q, and he dies.
he's
And
in,
the
he's in the
Q's
back line
popping
with,
off.
with the W. If he can go in, stay in the back line with the Sonias, keep himself alive a bit
but
more.
he can't Sonya's because if the Cartus just Sonya's, just wastes his time. Cartus needs to press all the Q that he can before he dies, and after he's going to Q.
I think with him
more.
going for Blackfire Torch, I think him just using the W, standing there burning them, does so much damage. So I think the Sonias is a very valid point here. Keeps him alive a bit longer. When he then comes out of it, they will most likely instant focus him. That means he does die there. Then he can use his ultimate a few more Qs. But it also just leaves the team a bit more time to take out some of the others. Because we see the Aatrox getting very strong now. Yanara also getting quite strong now with the upgraded IE. So he is not the main damage anymore. He still has a lot.
His Cartus go straight for AP. He just win the game. But
Yeah,
maybe.
but again,
I think the Cartus have a plan. So.
But again, if we think about it like that, yes, Carter is very strong. If he goes full AP, goes all damage, they focus everything on him. They have the same issue as with Seri. Yes, Carter has his passive that keeps him alive a bit more. But yeah, you don't want to focus everything on one champ. So if he goes full on AP and just dies, because if the Seri can get onto Carthage first, then the fight is completely different, because then Carthage is not in the backline. So I think that's kind of why he's going for the Sonias, just to be able to make sure that he can get in there. See here the jungler of Grasp in the chat now, hinting at his coach that he wants this Karthus jungle. It has proven to be very, very strong.
No, Meal. No, you're not going to play Cartus, brother. No, you're not.
I mean, we could pick up this comp for you guys. You could get your Ornn mid.
Yeah, we can get on. We can Cartus jungle. And what do you think, Miyagi? I think it could be good, no? CP.
That's a very interesting TP
What?
that from Ornn.
What?
That's a very interesting TP.
But
Malphite
here's
having
the
to ult
Malphite
away.
ult. Oh.
They know this. There's no ulti now. You see the Elder
No
spawning
ult
in
for
40
Elder
seconds.
Drake.
He will have the ulti up just as it spawns, I think.
Yeah,
It will
me
be
too,
close.
actually.
But yeah, we see no one here paying any attention to the mid lane. It's just in a neutral state. But yeah, Aab White keeping the pressure here in the bot lane, keeping this prio for
Bot
the
line.
Drake. Bot line.
Cartus broken. I love Cartus. New build. An OP crazy champ. My god. Yeah, Cartus is strong. He is a strong champion.
I like it though. Deciding now to go for
But
some magic pen.
I'm curious about that Sonias, but
Yeah, me too. me
like
too.
it.
maybe I think this guy does have a plan, hopefully, because he's the 1v9 here. But
Here we
we'll
see
see.
Primal moving in from the top, Aab White moving in from the bottom. It is an Elder. This fight will most likely determine the game. Here comes the Ornn
I
ulti to
think
engage.
the Elder
Only
burn
picks up the
with
Xin Xiao.
Cartus.
You see,
He's
here's the
just gonna
Karthus Sonias though. Karthus
Yeah,
not
the
in the
jungle's
back
already
line
down.
here.
But here's the
Here's
Cartus
the
ult. I want to
Karthus
see
ulti. So
Holy
much damage.
God.
Yanara keeping up with it. So far very even.
Shut them for Siri. It's really good.
Yep. Shut down. Series still alive
Oh,
here.
one missed his snug up.
But
One's going in
Karthus
again.
is able to pick up the
Cartus
Elder.
take the Elder Drake.
So yeah, fight went to the side of Primal, but the Drake went to the side of Aab White, keeping the game alive.
We see the Siri go for some magic resist here also.
But again, a Karthus with Elder.
I think it's too late for
So-
building something like magic resist. It's too late. But maybe.
I mean, yeah, especially when Karthus has already started building some magic pen, so getting the magic
Yep.
resist there for this area, I don't think is necessarily the right call. But we'll have to see.
Cartus is just so annoying
I
because
think-
Malphite cannot
yeah.
engage on the Cartus because the Cartus had his passive. Like he's so useful.
We saw as soon as he did, he used his Sonias, kept him alive a bit longer,
Yep.
made him able to get to the backline, use his ultimate, which did so much damage, leaving him able to actually get the Drake. So the Sonias, they are very good call for him. But yeah, it keeps the game alive.
Bro, han lever der Sonias.
Of course. You all doubted it. I didn't. And it showed why.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just curious a little bit. But
But yeah.
I
Now
think it's fucking shit.
it just gave him Elder Drake because he had it. So. But yeah,
Yeah, but the-
that's about that. Karthus now
Yeah,
with Elder. That's gonna be deadly.
I actually want to see Karthus just press his ultimate, wait for the cooldown, and they play Baron. But when do the Barons spawn? Okay.
Baron spawns in 30
30
seconds.
Yeah, okay.
So the shower is looking
have a
towards the
TP.
top side here.
But we
I'll
see the
suppose,
level
yeah.
between Karthus and Xiao. We see the smite. We see
Ornn,
the,
no
the
TP
smite
yet.
is the same. Is the smite the same or?
Smite?
Yeah,
Can't remember.
it doesn't affect with levels.
Okay, I can't remember that.
But yeah, you see both Malphite and Ornn in the bot lane here, both of them having their TP up. Baron spawning now. Small
And the Ornn's
priority
going
in the
for
top
armor
side for
boots.
Primal. The who? The Ornn? Yeah,
Ornn?
makes sense. Because they have a lot of AD with the Xin Xiao this series. Only AP
Don't
is
have a
with
lot of
AD,
CC.
Yeah. So it makes sense to just stack some armor. Unending Despair. I know there's a very mixed opinion about that item. So yeah, very curious. Gives a bit of everything. I would love to see something like a Jack Joe instead. I think that would have been a lot more valuable for him. Let's see. Oh,
Holy, the Karthus
a lot
Q
of
from
damage.
Xiao.
Here comes the Ornn ulti. Is he able to pick? He picks up 2 people, but no one's there to really go in with it.
Ornn,
Here
the
comes the
TP in
TP from the
Aatrox.
Aatrox. It's just a 5v5 standoff here in the mid lane now. They know this is most likely the deciding fight.
Karthus moving bot here.
Karthus no longer having his Elder. Karthus going for a Crypt Bloom as well. Makes him able to stay alive
He-
even longer.
He pick up the rip buff for the burn also. It's really good. Oh, they are sending a no vision.
Let's see,
Primal is in a good position
First
here.
one's on the scene for this Baron. Trying to keep Aab
But
White
are
away.
they going for Ornn's upgrade on the support?
Yep.
And now all have
all of them
their
has it.
upgrades. The
See-
Malphite looking for a
You
flank.
see Aab White here
But
deciding just to go for the mid lane, forcing Primal to come defend. Because they know they can't
Think
trade
they-
this mid lane for the Baron.
Karthus
Karthus here, taking a lot of damage. There's the Sonias to
Sonias.
keep him alive. He is now back in.
and can continue
some
Q.
Here comes the
And he has
ulti
the
though.
ultimate and he all is standing together. It's
So
really bit of
much
get away.
damage here onto this area. Here's the Ornn
And the Ornn
ulti.
ultimate.
The
Here's
burn
the
now.
Aatrox.
Aatrox going in to follow up there. Will the Seri be falling as well?
Talia instantly recalled.
Yeah.
Maybe the
This
Talia can clear the
Karthus-
wave here.
I think he
So
can.
much. Yeah, they have no wave. They're not able to end with this.
But you don't have to die Talia here. You need to be careful. You get the inhibit. They're good falling back now.
Yeah. They will just slowly back off here now.
I mean, the only thing with the Sonya's Karthus, I'm think we don't need to talk about it more. But I think I like when he like forced them to go in, and he can get some Qs, and he just press Sonya's, and the enemy team are like confused. Are they going for Karthus? Or wait, we're going to die to the AD carry. We're focused on the carry, and Karthus came back into the fight and pressed the ultimate.
See Baron here
mean-
now onto the side of Aab White. That will give them so much pressure down this mid lane now. With the super minions, with the Baron buff. It's gonna be very,
Can we
very
see how much
dangerous.
AP the Karthus have?
Karthus is sitting 926 AP.
We have the pot also, yeah. Really strong. I'm a little bit confused on this Malphite build, but
Gone for a bit of everything. Thank you.
Talia is not. It's not going for Death Cap now. And here's the other fight. We have the Baron. We need to push the mid lane. They kill the crab. Or the Aab White doesn't feel they need to push the wave and just fight and want to fight. But here's the AD carry going to push the mid lane with the Baron buff.
Yeah. Let's see here again. We got this 5v5 standoff. Who will pull the initial
They have
trigger?
no vision on
After
Malphite
taking
here.
a lot of damage.
On with the good spot. Malphite in the good position.
Malphite looking for something, Ornn looking for something. They will be able to get the blue buff here.
But maybe they're going for mid here.
Here we see Primal now turning onto this Elder.
And
here's
here's
the
Karthus
Karthus
with
ult.
ultimate on.
Here's the Ornn ulti as well.
And this really
There will
good.
be Talia
melee
falling
ult.
though. There is the Lilio falling as well. There's the Malphite.
Hit triple kill,
There's
the
the
quarter
Xin
kill. Can we
Zhao.
see a pentakill?
Can the Yanara? No,
Can
she
we see
does die, but
No, he's dead.
there's
He's
the
dead.
Aatrox
But
picking up
here-
this series. And that will be an ace for the side of Aab White. So they will just push it down this mid lane now to end the game. The Karthus there with the ulti. So much damage. But yeah, that will be the series over, going to Aab White. That is a 2-1 victory. Very, very well played from them here. Very good series in general. Had some very close games. Game 1 going to Aab White, game 2 to Primal, then this third game here, so close, but again we see everything being stacked onto this series, and it's just not enough when you have such a strong Karthus. Also with the Yanara being able to pump out damage.
We see the damage from Karthus here. He's absolute 1v9.
But yeah, Karthus here, so strong, so good. But yeah, that will be it. And with that, the standings in the league are suddenly very, very interesting. I can try and quickly pull it up here so we can take a look at it. It won't be updated yet, but that now, as we talked about earlier, Primal with 1 loss, Grasp with 1 loss, Aab White with 1 loss. It is completely even going into the last 2 games. I am very excited to see how this goes.
We cannot see the screen.
Why is it not switched
If you-
over?
if you
That's
want
my
to
bad.
show.
There we go. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, just again. Primal now getting their first loss. Grasp has 1. Aab White. It's not quite showing here, but they forfeited the first match of the season, so they have 1 loss as well. So it is all even there with only 2 games left. We can take a look at these last 2 games here. Aab White, just today, that was today against Primal. Next week we have it here. Aab White going against Hannah Bolt. Abyssal Grad going against Primal. Very big game here. This one's gonna decide a lot as well. Worms, not to be left out, is still like close behind. They're going against the Curly Kyla as well. Then for the final week we have Aab White going up against Falcon. Grasp against Hannah Bolt. Primal against the Curly Kyla. Worms going against Last Leeuwarden. So we have the top 4 teams going against the bottom 4 teams. So the last game of this split will not change too much. These 4 teams here, all heavy favored to win their games. So this one is not too important. It will most likely all be decided next week, depending on how all of that goes. So yeah, next week, very big games. Worms will be playing Thursday. Grass Primal, we're not quite sure when that will be played. Again, either Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. More info will come later. But yeah, besides that, we have nothing more today because I have to get going here. So I'll just thank you all for tuning in. And then next week, big week. So make sure, if you have the time, make sure to tune in, because that's going to decide everything for this league. But besides that, I just want to say thank you everyone, and I will see you all next week.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.